Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of 2026. I hope this year is full of success for you and your business. And I wanted to record this episode earlier, but I didn't have the time, and now I'm free, so I'm recording this episode. When I look back at this year, I usually come up with a name or a word for the year. For 2026, I had planned everything and narrowed down. For 2025, I had planned everything and narrowed down what we wanted to do or take and where we wanted to take our brand. And the word I gave 2025 was breakthrough. And now looking back to it, I did not see any big breakthrough in 2025. And I realized that I was asking for a silver bullet, which means I was hoping for something to happen rather than doing something or some creative to perform very well that things will become easy. But I realized that we have to create some library of content that if someone searches of our name or our YouTube page, they have a library of content that they see that something is working and they are offering something. Like if I research brands like Nothing, Raycast, or any software company on YouTube, they have a library of content and we lack that. So we are working on creatives, we are working on ads, and soon you will be seeing them in YouTube. And we also did a survey on our customers and where they are the most. And we found two shocking revelations. One was that our major audience was in on YouTube and on Facebook. And the Facebook one was very surprising because who uses Facebook in this time? But that is something we are also taking a note of and focusing our attention to. The more I realized, the more I figured out what I lacked, and the word for 2026 is foundation. And the reason behind that is foundation is doing the work that no one sees, but the work needs to be done. Building proper foundation for channels, our social platforms. Same thing with our operation, building the systems and foundation in place that no matter the current market conditions, if anyone Googles our name, we are there and we provide complete like proper funnel awareness. First they Google our name, we provide proper channels. After that they come down to the funnel and they get warm, they then like our brand, and then they finally become one of our users. So that is the foundation we are working on this year, and basically creating systems that never go wrong no matter the outcome, no matter the current climate. If the market is in a recession or in on a boom, it regardless of the matter, our foundations or our system work 24 hours. Laying these foundations will benefit us for years, and building digital one is a major job for us, and we are designing each app for how things are for people, but how they ought to be. Like for example, if you create a software hoping that this will help someone out by making their work easier, that is only the surface level. We want to create software that removes that job entirely. Like for example, you have to create accounting, you have to manage all your expenses, you have to file them. We want to eliminate that job using AI and using proper tools that once you have logged all your expenses, the AI creates its own version or draft of a complete W6 or W whatever the tax form is, and it fills out that form on itself, creates a draft that you can review and you can just file it. So that eliminates the job for a CPM. So creating new features that people have not used before, when they use them, they can not stop using them. This loop backs to the word of the year, foundation, creating a great foundation for our products that the word of mouth becomes inevitable. So if you find this very useful, for I'm just talking about one aspect of our app, the accounting app. We have five more apps that are positioned to do the same, eliminating the job. So once they are working, once the beta is actually the beta is out, you can use that, you can give us feedback. So with your feedback, we can work on improving the apps. The apps are ready, we just need to improve them now based on what you need. So the main task we have right now is to market them, to provide them a channel that the app is ready, you can use it. So that is what we are focusing right now. One thing I learned from a book was that people hire software to do the job. Like what I'm saying before, I learned this from a book, and to make their current work faster, or instead of adding productivity feature, we focus on adding done for you tasks, workflows or features that do the task for you. And I saw this researching our competitors was that once they start to serve everyone, their tools become generic and not every industry can use them. So this is something we are considering, that first we will focus on one niche, one avatar. After that, we will try to create specific industry specific tools, because if we create for everyone, our tools will be too generic and no one can use them specifically for them. For example, if you create, that is why we are creating different apps instead of all everything on one dashboard. For our accounting, it is mainly for accounting firms. Like it is so industry specific, so niche down, that the accounting firms will benefit from it the most, because that is their main job, that is what they do. And if you are a beginner, or if you don't have an accounting firm, you are just doing your solo entrepreneur, and you still want to have an amazing accounting app, you can still use it. You can use it on the same level as an accounting firm. That goes with our sales app. If for a sales entire team, for a sales specific firm that works on sales, they will benefit the most from that too. But if you're a solopreneur, you can still use it. You can still get the same level of work done as a sales team. That is our main goal. That is what we have done. That is what we have created. So we will only learn from your feedback. The better you provide us what you need, what you want, and we can add those features, and we can even improve those features. That was the main topic that I had in mind. So I saw this amazing video that gave us a clear direction. The video asked why enthusiast brand will betray you. The enthusiast trap. The core problem is tech enthusiast brand face a nearly impossible challenge. They can't sustain long-term success by serving only to enthusiasts. Recent example: Pebble, bought by Fitbit, Cygen, Field, Nextbit. These are all examples from the past. And right now, as I saw an article about OnePlus, it shows why they are failing. They tried to please only to the enthusiast, and now they are in the middle ground. They can't serve everyone, the majority of the people, and the enthusiast. Why enthusiasts are great to start with, but terrible for the long term? The low initial cost, no expensive ads are needed. Enthusiasts seek out cool products themselves, so they are constantly looking for something new to try. But the early adopters try to spread the word organically, and the quick starters are success. Companies like Pebble broke record by enthusiasts backing them. But why enthusiasts are a terrible long-term strategy? No scale, tiny percentage of the population are actually using your product, and high standards demand high best specs, features, and quality, are which are premium to build, and they require a huge development cost and fickle loyalty. they will jump from competitor to competitor because they're constantly looking for something better. They are constantly trying new things. So they are not loyal to you. They they will switch as soon as something new comes out. So you're stuck in this middle ground where you're trying to please them so much that you're draining your fund, you're draining your resources. So the impossible choice is when growth stalls, companies must decide to stay with enthusiast, likely business failure due to limited market, or pivot to mainstream, lose original fan base, but or try to please both, which usually fails at both. If you see the Pebble approach, they try to create something for their core avatar, and then they try to create something for women or fashion conscious people, which did not work for both people. These are the example. Right now, you're seeing currently with OnePlus, they are currently walking in the tightrope using celebrity ads while trying to keep their geeks happy. But the main thing is, enthusiast brands are almost destined to either fail or betray their original audience. It's okay to support them, just understand they likely won't stay enthusiast focused forever. This is why we are focusing mainly on mainstream people, the people who are business owners. They are mainstream, are our core people, they are our core audience. Like if you are starting your business or already have a business, mid-sized business, you can find the most work, you can find the most use case with our products because they are specifically designed with you in mind. We are not trying to please YouTubers, we are not trying to please someone who will create buzzwords for us or they will create some reviews for us, but we are focused on people who will use them 24 hours all around the world. So that is our main core avatar. And in my mind, correct, you can always correct me in the comments or you can always correct me by messaging us on our any social platform. We are always taking feedbacks. You can always give us feedback. You can always give us tips on how we can move this brand further. So this is what I have in my mind, that we will stay off the enthusiast path. We will not cater to them. We will only focus on our main audience, the business owners, the one who are actively trying to build their business, scale their business. So in the long run, on the short term, it will be very hard to scale or reach to them because without any proper organic social media or proper ads, we won't be able to reach them. But we are focusing all our attention on them. We have completed the foundation of our app. Our entire apps are ready. The beta is already out. You can use them. The apps are almost 80% complete. But now we are focusing all our attention on marketing, on ads, on paid media, everything. So in 2026, the main goal is to focus on ads, focus on how we can actually reach out to you guys. Yeah, so that was what I wanted to say today. And I think I pretty much said everything. I have more ideas, more episodes in the works, and I'll try to upload weekly. I actually am trying to work out on creating a system for my workload, my own work as a CEO of this company. I usually manage a lot of teams and I usually manage a lot of function operations, and managing the entire team can take up a lot of time of my day. So I need to create a system that using our apps, I will use our own apps to create this system that will ease my workload and remove the tasks that are repetitive. And then I'll be able to record every weekly episodes, and within a month, I'll be uploading 4 to 5 episodes each month. So, yeah, that is what I have in mind. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, and there's more to come. Thank you.